DIY Music Survival. Like, share, subscribe, participate in my channel. We're going to have a great discussion every single time I post, I hope. I really get involved, ask some questions. I'll give you the best answer to my ability. Today I want to talk about things in songwriting that are known, or they're classic examples of things that are known to turn people off. There's I've gotten this from other places on YouTube. Like, you should go on YouTube and search for just lectures on songwriting or music promotion or different things, just to help you hone in your craft and stay away from things that are going to turn listeners off. And there are 3 things I saw in this one particular video that really stuck with me. Preaching, whining, venting. No, I'm not saying I'm not saying never to do these things. I would probably make songs of preaching, whining, and venting just for the sake of doing it, because I saw this video and it said it's a no-go. Rules are made to be broken, but typically, traditionally, especially when it comes to music that people hear on the radio, or it's not that your goal is to get on the radio sucks nowadays, but preaching, whining, venting, those things are known to turn people off. And those are a lot of times the things that I would come up with on my own, and then I'd be really happy with it, and then I'd put it out there, and then I wouldn't be happy. As soon as I showed someone else, it was like I didn't like it anymore. So try not to preach, try not to whine, try not to vent. That doesn't mean change your message. That doesn't mean compromise your point, the central theme of your music, or what you're trying to give your listener. It just means find some way to express it other than preaching, whining, and venting. Try to show your experience, not just spout it off to people. And then have, like, in your head, have an image. Like, this is kind of a dumb example, because it's a reference to American Idol or The Voice, but I remember I used to watch American Idol as a kid, when I was like very young, and there's the judge on there, Simon Cowell, and he was always the one who was not afraid to tell someone that he didn't like them. There was like Paula. Don't always listen to your inner Paula, who wants to sit there and compliment your work, and who wants to sit there and give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, you live in the internet age, man. Be prepared for people not to like you. Listen to your inner, this shit sucks. Listen to that inner voice. Have a group of inner critics. Like, have people in your mind. Like, imagine showing your music to people before you actually show it to people. Premeditate your presentation of the music. Like, what are things that are going to stand out to people that they don't like it? And, like, master your mixing. Like, be good at mixing, like equalizing. One of the techniques I do with equalizing, because I make instrumentals and I would record vocals over them too. Figure out what frequency range your vocals sit in. Usually it's around 300, 400 hertz to about 1500 hertz. And the instrumental, duck that down. So the instrumental sort of ducks beneath your vocals, and your vocals can sort of sit on top of the instrumental, so it's not too mixed in. Especially with, like, hip-hop, I feel like that's a technique that works great. Let's see, what else? Now, here's the demographic. If you can impress this demographic, you're onto something. That demographic is a single mother, early in the morning, stuck in traffic, trying to get to work. If you can appeal to that person right there, that is priceless, man. Like, you've really got something good. If you can appeal to a single mother driving to work in the morning, doesn't want to be up, stressed out to hell, that is a perfect. It doesn't mean, again, I'm not saying like this is gospel or anything like that, but it's good to, like, have a certain type of person in mind. I'm just saying that if you can impress that person, or if you can uplift that person, or brighten that person's day, or speak to that person in a way that they are really connected with, then you're sitting on gold practically, man. And Speaking of sitting on gold, just trust your vision, man. The most valuable tool you can have for your music is right between your ears. It's right here. Alright, man. So stay inspired. Just do what makes sense to you, man, because it's probably the best choice you can make. And like, just try to unknow things you think you know. Even me, I mean, there's really no right or wrong. And I want to stress that in every video. There's no right or wrong here. This video is for people who want to appeal to a wide audience and uphold their artistic integrity at the same time. That's the goal in all these videos. So if that's not your goal, these videos probably don't apply. You can go on like or whatever and just do you. I mean that's really the goal is like of this video is like how to try not to try, or like how to really discover what it means to do you. That's the goal of like the producer artist relationship. Anyway,